What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This week we got a new friend, Tammy, on the trail, and we are comparing our backpacking setups. Real quick, I'm jumping in because I'm super bummed because this video is so good and so informative, but it was so windy and my autofocus was just tweaking the whole time, as you'll see. So bear with me because there's a lot of blurry in and out focus throughout this whole video, but it's so informative and I had such a great time with Tammy. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, even with the crappy focus and out of focus and wind mess. So thank you, and I'm sorry. Okay, guys, like I said, this is Tammy on the trail. She is here to compare what she brings on her trips and my trips and vice versa. And we have packed for a 2 to 3 day trip planning. But before we get started, I just want Tammy to give a little background on herself so you guys get to know her. And yeah.
I am Tammy on the trail on Instagram and soon to be YouTube.
Oh yeah. It's happening soon.
It's happening. I have only been backpacking for 3 years now.
Oh, that's
technically.
It, really? I didn't
3
know
years.
That's
yeah.
Cool.
But I kind of hit the ground running. I've done some long trails. I prefer to through hike. I don't mind going for the night backpacking, but I like the journey of getting on a trail and seeing where it takes me to somewhere different, not looping back around. If I want to do that, I'll hike.
Yeah, throwing shade.
Yeah, and everything that I have learned, I learned myself. So this has been a self-taught journey of discovering who I am, discovering what I like to do, discovering what I like to bring with me. And I'm really excited about this because I've never done this with anybody else. It's always fun when you get to a campsite and you're like, oh, what do you have?
Yeah.
What do you have? But we're going to do it here in the backyard.
Yeah.
So pretty cool. I'm excited because if you notice, my backpack is way bigger than Harrison's. But I have some secret stuff in there that are like luxury items for the over 50 crowd.
Me too, yeah.
Well, I don't think so, but we'll find out.
All right, so we are just gonna go pull the stuff on the sides of our pack out first. I think we'll let Tammy pull maybe 1 or 2 things and then I'll switch and we'll just keep going back and forth and see what we have.
Okay, I'm gonna start with my water filtration.
Oh, is that the PCT Canuck or CNOC one too?
It is.
I've always wanted that one.
Or Canuck.
Yeah.
Okay, what I do is I have what I call a CNOC bag, and it works great. It's a 2 liter. The reason why I really like this is because I can go down to a water source. Like sometimes I'm at a campsite and the water source isn't right there at the campsite. Mm-hmm. So I like to keep 2 liters of water at my tent also. So I'll fill up everything, filter it, and then I leave a whole 2 liters and I carry that back up from the river or wherever I'm at. I also pair it with a Sawyer squeeze. I love the Sawyer squeeze. It also has a coupler at the end that allows it to fit onto my bag. And just this year, I bought their new collapsible water bottle, and I actually really love this. Mm-hmm. I took it climbing the other day, and I liked hanging it. It was great. Super easy to filter. I will sometimes take smart water bottles, but I think this is going to replace my smart water bottles. I feel better about using this kind of plastic where it's reusable.
Less chemicals.
And I love this product. This actually has a repair on it right here. So proof that these bags, I don't know if they're CNOC or Canuck. I got a huge cactus barb in it in the Grand Canyon, at the bottom of the Grand Canyon, and came home, reached out to the company and was like, I really love this bag. I don't want to lose it. And they were like, well, you can put a seal on it. And I did, and it has held for a year now. So I haven't bought a new one. They do have these on their site. I love this because I've done about 150 miles of the PCT when I did the JMT, and I just think it's awesome. It has California. So this is my water filtration system. I will put an extra electrolyte in this one. This one goes in this pack, this top pocket right here. So I'm able to actually drink from it. I got this in France, so I don't even know if these are available.
Oh, they make those. I think
they do.
Canuck
Okay.
makes these too.
I need to get a longer one. So I found them in France, but I need to get another one. I love Hydro Packs also, just for simple, like this is just a half a liter, and I can throw in an electrolyte pack. And I usually start my day with that.
Cool.
Yeah.
I like that because we have a pretty similar setup here.
Ah!
We got the 2-liter bag.
Awesome.
Be-free,
Yep.
or not be-free, squeeze.
Yep.
I say that because the be-free is one of my first loves, which I also brought here.
Okay.
Like I said before, this is my favorite, all-time favorite, only because of the capability of swoop and go. I really like packing on mileage, and that's my problem sometimes, is I'm so go, go, go that I don't soak up the scenery as much because I'm focused on crushing the day. But this thing is, you know, really reliable. I've owned a few of them. They do kind of put out bad eggs every blue moon where the filter might be broken or just clogs really fast. I've put electrolytes in this before, and that was the biggest mistake I've ever made because all that sugar clogs up the filter and it sucks.
Good to know.
But also the Micro by Sawyer Squeeze. I don't know if you can see it or not. It just goes on top of the bottle. Mine's a little crooked. I already messed up the inside. What's that piece called? That white piece that goes in the bottom?
Oh, the
little washer thing. Something.
It is a washer.
Yeah, and I have a problem with over tightening things sometimes.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It already kind of screwed it up. Luckily, there's some in the other one that hopefully will fit, and if not, I'll just go buy a new one. But yeah, we both have similar water setups. I think you like Sawyer for the same reasons, if I had to guess, just because of all the work they do across the countries and making sure people get clean water.
Yes.
And I think that when you buy one, they donate one every time.
I love that. Yeah,
really
I do
cool.
love Sawyer.
And I do think it's cool that at REI right now they have the Sawyer Canuck collab, and I think it's a limited run, but I have a hard time because I really want that, but I also don't need it because we already have all these cool ones, so I think you should just use what you have. Okay, next we have our trekking poles. We both have pretty similar trekking poles. They're not the same, but they're two of the lightest pairs in the world. Mine are my classic Durston Iceline poles. They break down, clip in. So it's a 2-piece pole. It's more than 2-piece, but I call it a 2-piece pole. It's got the lock here, just like every other classic pole. One lock, no strap. They do make straps now. They cost like $10 more, but it's not a big deal. And yeah, these weigh really light. They're like carbon, and I really enjoy them.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I've not seen those before.
Oh, you will too.
Okay. I have Gossamer Gears LT Vives. I've had these now since 2022, which is crazy. I have had so many times where people will see my poles and be like, "Oh, you have carbon fiber poles? They're going to break. You're going to be in the Sierra.
Yeah.
They're going to freeze." I have snowshoed with these. I obviously put, cages on the bottom of them, but they're 4 years old. I just recently started having some issues with one of them, and I need to probably get in there and get some dirt out of it because you can hear the grind of it. But these poles have seen 2,500 miles, I would say, including like me snowshoeing in the Alps, me taking them up on summits. They've been up on Mount Whitney.
The backyard.
They have made it very far, and I really love these poles. They do weigh 5 ounces each.
Jeez, super
not
heavy.
as lightweight as yours. But one thing that I do like about it is that they don't have true cork handles like yours. They look like cork.
Foam,
they're simulated. But the thing about that is when you're up in elevation, the marmots and other critters will chew on cork if they're cork. So I always keep my tents inside, or my poles inside my tent anyway. But I like that those don't have cork on them. And I think these are great poles. I love them. If anything happens to them, I will be buying another pair. They're my favorite.
Unless Gossamer wants to work with us, and then
exactly. Some. I'd love to try the Durston poles. Those look really cool.
Maybe I'll let you borrow them.
They're less, so they're 3 ounces or
4.7 or something. 0.03.
0.03
They're probably
ounces
the same
less.
realistically.
Yeah. Okay, very cool though. Very comparable. Probably. I bet these are two of the best poles on the market.
For sure, yeah.
Hands
I've heard
down.
nothing but good things
Lightest, best. I do like that you can separate them, which makes them really good for traveling.
And, compact.
They would fit in a carry-on bag.
Yeah.
Whereas mine are a little tricky. I have to have a big enough carry-on bag, and I have to kind of
But they're still not big, though.
They're not big. They do fit in a carry-on, but if I'm traveling for a trail, you know, you have to check so many different things like your knife, your daub kit trowel, and your trekking poles.
Yeah.
So it's kind of nice that they're compact, but I like those. I'd love to check those out.
Yeah, they're dope.
Very cool.
Both cool pairs. All right.
Okay.
Next, in my mesh here, I did put a pack liner in here. I don't always take one. I typically do if we know it's going to rain, or if we go to Sierra, it always rains at least once a day. So that does come with me most of the time. I have a little quick dry towel from my shelter. Almost gave it away.
I like that it's cut in pieces
Well,
to
it
make
was
it
huge.
smaller.
It was huge, yeah. So I was like, I had this
Cut and
big
wait,
one.
cut and wait.
Yeah, you know. I didn't mean it to be like an ultralight asshole. I just did it because like it was a big one I haven't used, and I was like, I'm not gonna take this 6 foot wide towel.
Absolutely, I would cut it too.
So got that in there. A head net, like a little mosquito treated Sea to Summit head net. I think it's a good thing to have sometimes, especially in the buggy seasons, fresh snow melt. You don't want to be bit on your face, especially. It's just kind of annoying. I got my tent stakes in here, a little Bonfuss bag. I love the groundhog stakes. I think a lot of people do. I'm not going to take them out because they don't want to come out right now. And I have some Vargo shepherd hooks in there. They're not to say they're terrible. They're not the best. They're really flimsy, but I use them specifically for specific purposes in my shelter I will reveal. I have Pass the Pigs, one of the best games you could ever play while you're backpacking.
That's a luxury item.
Sure, it is a luxury item, but this is so fun. We'll have to play it later.
Cool.
It's the best game ever.
I don't know that game.
It's awesome. It's like $8 on Amazon.
Luxury item number 1.
Yeah, okay, we'll call it that.
Take note.
Hopefully you don't call a buff a luxury item.
No, I don't.
This is great.
It's a necessity.
So many different methods to wear it, so many ways to wear it, so many purposes, nighttime, daytime, wind, snow, whatever. It's super cool. I have my electronic bag as well as my, what'd you call it, a health kit or
like medical kit or
medical, not even medical. What's brushing your teeth and stuff?
Like daub kit, sort of. I don't know what they call it. Toiletries.
Oh,
right?
Toiletries.
It's just a bunch of toiletries.
Toiletry. Inside there, I got my Nightcore 20,000. We were just talking about this, how it's technically one of the lightest, but it doesn't necessarily feel like it would be. I got a Govee in here. Oops. This will help you check the actual temperatures of everything around you and the humidity. So if you're worried about how low it is, you can see when you're testing the gear, the actual temperatures, so you know, oh, that actually worked good in that situation. Some cords to charge things. One of my favorite headlamps in here that I use, I interchange this in the Nightcore a lot. It's the Storm 500R by Black Diamond. It's super, really super bright. It's got 3 different colors, strobes, the whole 9.
Nice.
It's pretty light. It's like 3 point something ounces, but compared to the other one, it's like, that one's stupid light.
Yeah.
But this is awesome.
That's cool.
And then the other bag that I put this inside my bear can or inside the box, whatever, at night. It just has some toothpaste tablets in there, my toothbrush, a little medicine kit, and then my Gossamer chapstick. Yeah. And then the last thing I believe in my front is my rain jacket, my Enlightened Equipment Visp, my favorite jacket here, 5 ounces, and it's 3 layers, and I've never wet it out ever.
What is it? Is it, what brand?
Enlightened Equipment.
Oh,
You want to pull that? It's
okay, now I know. We may have the same quilt.
Oh, I bet we do.
Ah!
It's got
I've seen this.
pit zips. It's got Velcro.
Oh, yeah. What's it weigh?
5 ounces, 5.5.
Wow.
And it feels like it'd be just this cheap piece
Ooh,
of
it's
crap, and it
nice.
is anything but that because of how light it is.
That's interesting.
No
I like
Gore-Tex. We're not Gore-Tex people.
Yeah.
Sorry, it doesn't work.
Nope. I get it.
Yeah, so that's
Okay.
my mesh here.
All right. Okay, I'll just start here.
We're just making a mess. We're throwing shit everywhere.
This is when I'm backpacking, I usually backpack in shorts, and I can be in the snow or whatever. I just don't like anything on my legs, but I also do bring a pair of leggings just in case. This I will throw in every backpack. Sometimes I wear them in the mornings and switch over. These are free flies. They're super comfortable. They don't weigh much. So I like to carry those with me. That is in my front. This is another luxury, to be honest.
Are these hands or feet?
These are feet. These
Cool.
are feet. I always carry 2 pairs of socks with me, even if it's a 2-night, simply because I like clean feet at night. I like dry feet at night. And If my socks don't dry by morning, which they usually do.
But it can happen.
It can happen. It depends on, you know, climate-wise. I will just hook them on the back of my backpack and I'll wear these instead. I'm a huge Injinji fan. I never get blisters from these.
Shout out to Injinji.
Love them. Love Injinji. I've never had a blister with those. Okay, so let's talk about, okay, so sometimes I guide people backpacking. My medical kit is gonna look very different if I'm guiding. But this is my medical kit for just me, basically. I got new inhalers this year. Colorado did a number on me. So I've got inhalers in here. I keep my medications in here. This has Motrin in there. My new inhalers. I have an EpiPen. I have a mushroom allergy. It's always fun. I don't eat mushrooms on trail, but I have gotten sick on trail before from something I ate. And this is the only thing in my medical kit. I use KT tape for everything. KT tape can be a hot spot relief. It can be a Band-Aid. You can make a splint from it. I carry 2 alcohol pads just in case for, you know, blisters or hot spots, which I wear Injinji, so I never get blisters or hot spots, but you just never know. So that's basically all I carry in my medical kit. I'm just going to toss this to the side.
Yeah, we're making a
for
mess.
sake
It's
of
okay.
video. Okay, this is my everything right here. It definitely is not ultralight.
Who cares?
It's quite obvious. I'm in the Sierra a lot. My camp stove doesn't always ignite without this. One thing that I always carry is a foil blanket, just in case you come across somebody who's in shock, whatever. Very important to have.
I just want to say also, that's what I use for my quilt. I'm really on this ultralight.
This is how you, this is
literally-
hardcore ultralight.
Yeah,
because if you get any breeze, this is the loudest thing you've ever heard. I will sometimes use this as a footprint for my tent.
Yeah, I did actually a few weeks ago. My buddy had one. I used it
These
for
work
the
great
footprint.
for that.
It was
You
very
can't
noisy.
fold it back up.
No, I threw
you
it
got
away.
one night. That's
it was muddy. I threw that
You get
thing
one night
away.
out of it. I backpack a lot in California. So this is by far one of the most important things to ever have with you if you are in like a fire area, high fire. We've seen fires on the trails. I don't like to be at risk. I would not call that a luxury item, but line dry.
Pretty.
I carry just a little rope. You never know when you need it.
Yep.
What else is in here? I just got this new, so I don't know how it works yet. But Nightcore just sent me their new ultralight headlamp. I'm excited about it because it replaces my old Nightcore that was a USB port. And now I have everything to see, which then leads me to my battery pack. I love this battery pack. I got it on Amazon. It's super cheap. It has the charging cables built into it.
That's cool.
This will only give me like 3 days of charge.
Can I feel it?
Yeah, go for it. It's light.
Oh, it's definitely lighter.
Yeah.
These liars.
It's a
Nightcore.
really great battery.
You're lying.
No, I love Nightcore too. Like when
This
I'm
is way
traveling
lighter.
next week, I'm traveling with the Nightcore.
This is 20,000?
I want to say it's probably a 10.
Okay, well then maybe
It's
that's
not
why.
as good as Nightcore. It doesn't last as long, but it does have the extra charge, you know, the charging ports if you need them. But I'm now down to this and I'm so happy about it.
USB-C.
Yep, I love it.
United.
Okay. Next, same as you,
Yep.
bug net. You never know. I've had to use this. Oh, mosquitoes can be awful. Electrolyte packet.
Do you use Element?
No, I use Scratch.
Have you used
I
Element?
like Element.
You like
I
it?
do like Element.
But you like that
I like
better.
the watermelon Element.
We just had that one yesterday.
I just don't have it with me. But yes, Element is less of the package also. These
Oh,
are
you
big,
mean the
these are
waist as
heavier.
far as that
yeah,
goes too?
yeah. They're heavier. I mean, if we're counting ounces,
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
counting ounces. Okay, so I carry a multi-tool. It's very simple. Scissors, knife, all that. I've lost this so many times to TSA because I forget to take it out of my bag. I do carry a brush. I'm a girl. You don't really need that.
I should get one.
I need that.
My hair always gets in the way.
Okay, I have something in my hand. Okay, this is something this is extreme ultralighting. These are dude wipes
Oh, I love that.
that I dehydrate and then I rehydrate them.
That's cool.
Because I like to be clean. Okay,
Have you seen those little packed wipes?
I have, but they're wet. I like the dry ones.
Oh, you keep
They're
them?
dry.
They're
They're
dry
dry.
forever?
They're dry. You just hydrate them.
But you get it wet, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. The pack ones are dry too, but they're the size of an Altoid.
Okay.
And then you get it wet, and it's like that big.
I have those, but they're not scented like these are.
Oh, okay, okay.
I like the cedar. Okay, I'm almost at the end here. I have hair ties because girls need hair ties. Then this is my. Have you seen this
bag.
yet?
What is that?
This is just an ultralight bag.
Yeah, 6 moons.
Toothpaste. I can't do the toothpaste tabs.
No?
I have sensitive teeth.
Oh, I do
have
too,
baby
actually.
teeth.
I probably should get it.
So I have to use Sensodyne. Have you seen this yet?
What is it? Oh, yeah. Does that go on your spork or something?
This goes on the end of my spork.
Yeah, yeah.
I got this at Garage Grown Gear.
Yeah,
it's super cheap. It's really hard to keep on. So if anybody knows the secret to keeping it on the end of your spork, let me know. When I showed my husband, he's like, that's excessive.
It's like you paid $9 for that?
That's excessive. That's my toothbrush. Okay, I have one more thing, I think. Okay, well, here, let's just go here. I'm a girl. I need a cool cloth. These are the best things in the world. Okay, then, okay. We didn't talk about poop kits.
Not yet, no.
I keep this in my side pocket just so it's easy access. Poop trowel.
You got a poop pack too, huh?
Hand sanitizer. I do have a separate poop pack in there. Well,
no,
whatever,
that,
you know.
The hydro pack.
Okay, yes. So this one, for some reason, I got this one in France and it just tastes bad. Sometimes you get those and they taste like plastic, so I don't even use it anymore. This is my bidet. So I add water to that, squeeze, bidet. Less paper, less everything. I use a dog poop bag for these when I'm done with them, so for cleaning. Okay.
I thought you were going to say you use the dog poop bag for the other stuff.
For other stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, this is my luxury item. Well, one of them. My chair. I love this chair.
Is that the chair zero?
It's the Helinox.
Helinox chair
love
zero?
Love this chair. I have multiple chairs, but this is my favorite. It weighs a pound. It's not bad. I don't always take it with me. If it's a long trip, I won't take it just because it's a pound and I'm skimping. But if I'm going up to an alpine lake and I know I'm going to be like sitting at the alpine lake and relaxing, I will take this. So it's in my pack for this today. Oh, this is my secret. This is a secret. This might seem like a luxury item, but it's not. I don't carry a rain jacket.
Is that an umbrella?
hate rain jackets. It's an umbrella.
Yeah.
It's a 5-ounce umbrella by 6 Moon Designs. A lot of different companies make them now. I have rigged this to the point where I can rig it here and it covers my backpack. So I don't even carry a backpack
so
liner.
While you walk, you ever have a hard time hitting trees or anything?
No, because I'm not big and I tuck it all the way, and people come up to me all the time and they're like, that's so cool. When I did the TCT, it was so hot. It was 85 degrees. I used this and it helped deflect
That's good for
heat.
shade. Yeah, that's true.
So no, I don't have a rain jacket. I don't wear rain pants either.
Me neither.
This is all I use that covers and protects my pack. And my pack's never gotten wet.
Wow.
And I've been in rain a lot.
Yeah, no pack covers either.
That is quite a pile. Okay.
Well, real quick, let me get my last piece out here. Got my poop kit right here, my little Space Bear bag.
I love it.
So you can never figure out which one it is. This one's pretty obvious. It's got poop all
that's
over it.
perfect.
Inside, I got my same Culo Clean bidet here. Oops. I got my little trowel in here. I got some hand sanitizer and currently some really crappy napkins.
Ow.
Yeah, it was not a fun experience, especially because I forgot toilet paper the last trip.
That's a guy thing. This is a guy thing. This is a guy thing.
I forgot it. Well, I mean, forgetting probably. Yeah.
Napkins?
No, it was terrible.
That sounds terrible.
It was awful.
Okay, what are those bags from?
This is a company called Space Bear Designs. They're actually on Garage Grown Gear too.
Okay,
they did send me this like last year.
Nice. I need one of those.
They're Dyneema as well, so I mean it's waterproof. You just kind of have to be careful. These trowels are so sharp. Like right now, it's about to rip a fat hole in the bag.
Okay.
But, yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it for
Your
that.
trowel looks like it weighs less than mine too.
It's probably similar.
I mean, these trowels are like nothing.
They're flimsy.
Yeah.
My hands always hurt no matter what trowel. I know
I know.
oh, this amazing
thing
for your hands.
You know what? I will use, okay, that's one more thing that I forgot to like add to this. Sorry, it's on the outside of my pack.
What is it?
2 things. Obviously, I carry a Garmin Mini.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure you do too.
No, you know, to be honest, I'm the only one of our group that doesn't have one.
You just rely on your friends.
Well, partially that, because if everybody else has one, I'm like, do I need one? But
yeah,
I don't.
You probably don't.
I've been debating. I just kind of would like one for myself.
Well, here's the thing about Garmin. I pay for the extra $50 a year of helicopter insurance.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's worth it.
So you can get
covers,
helicopter?
I think, $30,000. In California, if you get helicoptered out of like Inyo or Yosemite, it's all covered by SARS. But I have hiked in other places, like in Idaho or Montana, where if you do get helicoptered out,
it's on you.
It's on you. Ooh. And what a scary thing to have. So anyway, I've always had it in reach. This thing has saved me in so many ways, not like safety-wise, but like when I've had a bad day on the trail, my family, my kids will text me. And some of my favorite messages I've gotten were like my approach to Whitney, and my husband was cheering me on, my kids were cheering me on. And it was that connection that I got to keep with my family.
Yeah.
So, okay, so that, sunglasses, that's normal. Okay, this is my buff, my towel, my nose snot wiper.
That's sick.
All the things are here. It's made by a local girl that I get at the farmer's market, and I just,
do you know her name?
Think it's Rural Roots. I have a hard time saying it.
Rural Roots. That's kind of hard to say.
Handmade. Her name's Becky. She's the sweetest girl. I love to see her at the farmer's market, and so I've been carrying this for years. I love these. They're just simple. Yeah. They dry quick. I use them if I'm bathing in a creek. I'll just wipe off with them. Wipe my nose. I actually wash them at the end of the day, so then I'll hang them. But that's everything on my outside.
Cool.